fist bump in. Lancelot locking in the Roy. Skipper hovering over the Rosalina, though. I doubt it. It's just going to be the Falco. I presume it's going to be the Falco. If it's not, I will be very surprised about that.
One day, Dagobert. One day.
No.
We'll be surprised.
I would not. I would not like to see. I don't think Skipper wants to see the Skipper. I think that's just a general consensus. We are going to go to the Falco. With Karma, though.
With Karma, of course, starting off well. Starting off with a banger to see who is going to be continuing their tournament life and who is going to be ending up in the third place. But like we said, everybody was playing amazing throughout the board, you know, making great runs. But now, of course, only 3 left to make it towards the champion sheet. Take the Somnio trophy.
Yeah, it is a nice position to be in. Because it seems that there are Skippers just trying to fix something. Look at this Vayne, man. Look at all these melee players. The ultimate setup, still people having them behind them. It's been a very active and busy day, but yesterday was insane. But how many people are just playing these bracket matches all at the same time? Incredible stuff from everyone here in Rivals, in Ultimate, in Melee, all these games, even Mario Kart.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Well,
Friday we had Mario Kart, and people were absolutely going nuts in that game. But of course, we are also going to be going nuts in this top 3. We got Skipper versus Lancelot, losers finals, Somnio, Noctem.
Yeah, let's see who can finish the race, who can get to that first place. But of course, there we go. Gets the juggle situation on Lancelot, but needs to double guess their landing. Because of course, any opportunity may arise for some big damage. And well, Skipper showing us how it is done. Still waiting for it, and there we go. Gets an excellent punish on the ledge, and a great start here for Skipper.
And he's a little bit too long on the ledge, and that is going to be a down tilt into backer, scaring us at an early percentage.
Oh.
Great tech from Skipper there. Actually, surprised he reacted in time to tech that option, but now another side beat from the ledge from Lancelot is going to try and get Skipper. 84% is enough to eat a backer at ledge and get the KO. Of course, Roy very perceptible, as you saw with Skipper, to being down there and off the stage and into the blast zone. Now Skipper again gets the upper hand. Oh, but the upper to interrupt him. Lancelot finding these options. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Another opportunity, but barely misses the first back at the jump. Smash.
No jump.
And enough. Yep, there we go. Not going to get hit by the fire. So there's no opportunity to get a hit, to get the recovery back. And a great start here for Skipper to still continue on this rampage that we're seeing. Okay.
Lancelot shaking his head. That is, yeah, it almost is unfair with these Falco combos. Not just how long that lasts, but again, it's 52% out of nowhere. Lancelot going very far off the stage to catch that Falco. But, okay, we are upping.
Trying to reach Excalibur with that reach. But now eventually taking it back and unfortunately missing the grab. So not getting his punish for it. And eventually now the second time around, which means he gets the first stock with the up throw. But a tough position here for Lancelot to make it happen. And of course, great time here for Skipper to finally close it out. If he can read a jump, if he can read something about the approach. But for now, just holding on to the center stage and to let Lancelot approach him.
You cannot count Roy out, though, especially with Lancelot on the wheel. That side B, that jab backer have robbed stocks at an incredibly low percentage, but that backer also has as well. 90% on the side of the platform gets the backer. And look at Skipper! Bro is a murderer! Bro is playing with intent to kill.
Yes, no, if a view can kill somebody, then it's this one. That's a crazy stare to the screen. But like you said, Roy is our boy, but well, Falco also has some tricks up his sleeve, and Skipper definitely showing off how he is able to manage to put up the best skills of Falco on the screen. And now discussing the bans to eventually go to Hollow Bastion, which I can see for Roy, of course.
I can see. Yeah, we started there against Zemel as well. Just, it's a comfort pick for Lancelot. The middle platform very low to the center stage. He is able to combo up there very easily. But of course, Falco's up tilt scoops through the platform in such a massive manner that hitbox completely going through it. But taking up such a large part of it due to the platform being so low, is going to be able to get these center stage combos, but you see Lancelot down for a 0 is already enough to put you on the platform, making great use out of that, but Skipper escaping that disadvantage, getting some damage in for trouble, but Lancelot still in the upper hand in this game, number 2.
Great aerial pressure from both of these players, but eventually Lancelot still coming up from it. And a corner situation where it might be scary if he could hit one of those big back airs, but the down tilt will be doing it for Skipper's side to create a opening and the follow-up for the forward there as well, which means Lancelot needs to be wary of all the different things that he can throw out.
That drift from Skipper was so good, drifting just about Lancelot's burst range, but a back air from Lancelot sniping through and getting that first stock. But up throw back air first trouble, tries to go for a down, but a bit of a big early trigger here for Lancelot's recovery, sniping Skipper out there and interrupting that back down air, but gets the back air first trouble and is going to get the KO. Surprised about it. It did not seem to be the strong hitbox, but apparently it was.
Still going for the no jump here for the sweet boy Roy. So eventually, well, getting it off with only 56% and a good dancing blade makes it, well, even Steven to the point where we're still looking to a very competitive game here. And going deep for it, but eventually getting caught by the up B. So still a scary situation to be wary of.
Oh, that should be it. Yeah, that side B in the corner is going to be a KO at around 80-90% against a light character like Falcon. But again, instantly finding an up tilt back air into the KO as soon as Skipper leaves the Angel platform. And now we are back on an Evil game. But Skipper's explosive potential is so much more prevalent this game. Lancelot has had the upper hand in terms of neutral, in terms of extension, but Skipper is just sometimes your worst nightmare when it comes to these games.
Oh Lord, just being cold in the veins, just eventually reaching out and not to make any big short, but eventually not getting the down smash off the recovery option, but the back air will be the good substitute in order to get his next game on the board, and this is looking like a crazy new Skipper.
Yep. Lancelot tying his shoe. Maybe the power-up that he needed.
Maybe.
We saw the power-up of Anima removing the cap and doing a little bit better. So the shoe is maybe the power play here. But Skipper, again, he's been locked in this entire set. We saw a bit of a shaker against Elite Speed, but now he seems to be back on his absolute best form. He said he's been calling out and being so confident in playing around Lancelot. The strength we talked about earlier, that neutral whiff punish game that Skipper is so good at. Yep. Absolute perfection from Skipper these last 2 games. Maybe the 3rd game. We're going to go back to Hollow Bastion, surprisingly.
Okay, and Lancelot is not having it. He's like, no, we're getting into a game 4 because I want the best for this game. So let's see how we can continue with this, because 74% could create a big lead if you can get something started. There we go. Also going to get the Dancing Blade, and needs to be wary because at the end of the stage might become a quick kill.
Okay, tries to go for it. As you said, could be a quick KO. Lancelot now finding his way out there. Goes for the forward tilt.
Whoa.
Yeah, rolls back. Is going to be caught by the forward tilt. Great reach from Lancelot there. Tries to get a little bit cocky with these reads on Lancelot. And Lancelot is going to mix it up every single time now. But Skipper finding the opening he needs. Gets interrupted.
Those shoelaces are definitely working out so far. This is looking like a unstrangled situation, where Lancelot still holding onto the center stage, and like we said, not falling for the whiff punishes that Skipper wanted to throw it his way.
Oh my God.
Well, also eating my words back again. Skipper's like, no, I can also do it this way, man.
That was also a frame trap of up tilt. Getting the up tilt and a frame trap afterwards. Oh, jab F. Sorry, you just got jab F smashed. At 60. That's the danger of Roy. He can just completely demolish stocks at very specific percentages. And that's the dangerous part, because you need to get out of those percentages as fast as possible.
Grab.
Skipper now advancing the percentages on Lancelot. Is going to be a very deep forward air.
No
back air. Ooh.
Oh, but he got the drift. Good job there to still get the competitive lead. But Skipper has been slowly but steadily also building up the damage.
No.
Oh, that's done. Wow, what a great performance there from Lancelot.
85 after hit, by the way.
Wow.
It's such incredible, like, again, these very specific percentages, and it's the thing that is so incredible about Lancelot, at least high to top level Roy players, is that it's very tempting to just go for those options in those percentages, but he's been so good at finding the opportune time to go for them and not showing his hand too early. That's difficult because if you know he's going to just jab or side B at the ledge, you're going to avoid those and just go back to center stage. But Lancelot has been mixing it up so well that it's difficult for him to get, or difficult for Skipper to fall or get out of all the combos and extensions that Lancelot has planned for him. Now we are going into game number 4. Skipper up 2-1, but a very strong showing from Lancelot last game.
Absolutely, still making sure to fire on all cylinders to get any energy out, because it is his tournament life. If Skipper would be finding the victory,
ooh.
And well, if he's playing like that, it might be a quick one, Dagobert, because that was nasty.
We have been looking for that down there for 4 games, and now finally finds that Lancelot going a little bit too low this time. Usually he went very high to properly counterplay, but the one mistake he makes there is going to get immediately punished by a down air. Now Skipper also a 118%. Lancelot has not taken any damage this second stock of his, but of course, you want to find that sweet spot now. Gets a jab. Or gets an air one. No jab follow afterwards. Oh no! Had a shield drop from Skipper there with the side B, but chose to go for the multi-hit downwards. Gotta go for the re-grab. No punish from Lancelot, but the forwarder is going to secure the stock for him.
Yeah, no, excellent patience there from Lancelot. Still to get him from the other corner to the other, and eventually gets hit in where he's now creating a good lead, where Skipper is going to be disrupting that and tries to get the grab in order to get the combo started, but not on the watch of Lancelot. He still wants to get this second start on the board, and an opportunity may arise, but not if Skipper is going to be following up with the combos like he's doing now.
You're kind of flubbing the bread and butter combos, missing the down air, missing the forwarder, these extensions that are crucial for he moves to hit to get his extensions. Now looking for the up tilt into the back. We are at 84%. Lancelot pushing Skipper to the corner of the stage. Oh, but the roll securing it, but a very bad position for Skipper there. Needs to get a hard roll or a hard tag with the get up attack, and that is going to be punished by the back air from Lancelot immediately. And Lancelot now poised to take this stock as well. Is going to try and safely play it. If he takes this game, it will be a game 5, but of course Skipper is going to make him make me eat my words. Gets the up air there, and Lancelot quickly starting up another combo, but Lancelot is in danger. One more advantage from Skipper into an offstage situation could be the KO, but Lancelot playing so well currently, dodging every single attempt from Skipper to get an opening, but also punishing Skipper accordingly. Yeah,
absolutely. Still really adapting to the set, and well, the people at home want to see a game 5, and if you're Skipper, you don't want to see a game 5. You just want to close it out. So just to wait for the perfect opportunity to get one of those big up tilts, but it's not going to be happening because Lancelot is taking us to a game 5.
Such patience from Lancelot while also moving around so quickly. He was dash dancing the entire time, just to bait out a movement option from Skipper. Going for these side Bs in neutral, tried to punish those, and as soon as he's in the corner, putting his foot on the gas and applying even more pressure than he already was.
Yep.
Suddenly, this dominant 2-0 from Skipper is turned into a game 5.
And wait, I think I saw the Crom actually appearing, right? Oh, no,
we are rowing.
Okay, yeah, no, we're still rowing. Okay, no, that was just me.
We are still rowing. So game 5, losers final, Skipper versus Lancelot. We return to small battlefield as the match is going to start off with an absolute banger of a set so far, but that final determining game being the key factor here to win it. Is going to be Lancelot facing Elite Speed, or is Skipper going to get the rematch against Elite Speed in Grand Finals?
Yeah, you're able to find out in just a bit, but the way we're starting off, it looks like the Lancelot stocks are rising. And I wanted to mention that I think Lancelot's adaptation about the approaches of Skipper with side B is also going very well and finishing it way better than the previous games that he went for the set. So just wanted to give it out. And of course, it is still extending this lead for Lancelot to have a good opportunity to take the first stock. But Skipper has awakened, has been sharp this entire time, and is catching Lancelot in these difficult positions where the punish might be big, the punish might be huge, but eventually not getting the stock for now. So these players are very tempted towards each other to get a big hit in.
Okay, a B almost getting a KO. Roy Herbock shifting with his dash, actually getting under the laser and a nair at the ledge. He's going to secure the first stock for Lancelot, 105% on Lancelot here. Goes for a couple of save options. Look at the space he's just keeping from Skipper. He knows Skipper wants to bait him into overextending and gets the getting the whiff punish, but Lancelot is being staying either super far away or in his face. And there's nothing in between, which makes it hard for Skipper to open a neutral.
There
gets the parry on the side B, and Lancelot has maybe completed the download. He's been looking so dominant this game.
Yep, not giving any free space here for Skipper to eventually find that final kill, and the damage just keeps on racking up. 76% already is looking like a great leader for Lancelot. And of course, on the side of Skipper, you really want to get maybe a down tilt, maybe something to get the kill done. But like you said, the spacing that Lancelot is creating makes it that the middle space and the short space is occupied, but eventually gets it through. But with a lead of 101, this is looking sharp. This is looking excellent from Lancelot.
The crouching, Skipper finally rolling into instant neutral get-upping again from the ledge. Has been caught. Oh, I like that air dodge a lot, but now the parry on the up tilt is going to get punished by the forward air. Lancelot trying to get that KO. Another neutral get-up from Skipper here. Oh, but it's an opening.
And the Dutchies are firing back again.
Oh, no, double jump.
And that's it! That's a big opening that Skipper needed, and it gets the lead.
Crowd cheering for Skipper. One more stock before he secures his spot in Grand Finals against the lead. Great break started against the up tilt, into the up air, into the back air. Back air barely missing. Now for another up tilt attempt. Lancelot getting the KO with the side B. And we are at a true last stock situation. Lancelot versus Skipper, but Skipper again with the opening into the down air. Not another one. Uh-oh.
Maybe, a medicine of his own, but not going for it. This is looking like such a difficult situation. Again, Lancelot gets the grab, extending this combo to the universe and beyond. Great. But okay, we calm down. We calm down.
Great laser to reset the neutral. Nair not working. Uh-oh. Bad situation. Jab back air. No!
That's it, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be it. And another neutral get-up from Skipper, punished by the jab back air. Roy completing the reverse 3-0. Lancelot, after an enormous losers run, gets the run back against Skipper and now faces a lead tweet in the Grand Finals of Somnio Noctem.
Absolutely great performance. Just holding on to his patience, to his whiff game, to eventually get the punish that he wanted on Skipper. A great performance, but one to be stopped by the excellent finish. Swordsman, who is going to be facing off against the next Falco, the last player of this Grand Finals of the Somnio bracket. And man, am I excited.
I think a difficult situation Lancelot can find himself in is he has been playing against Skipper's Falco for 5 games in a row now. He's adapted to Skipper's Falco for 5 games now. Suddenly, there's an entire different beast of Falco coming into your match. He's a different playstyle, different way he optimizes things, different way he punishes things, and that is going to require another layer of adaptation to a same character you played before. That can mess with your mind.
Absolutely.
But Lancelot is playing on fire right now.
He